start bringing pressure one more time and not let Russell Wilson sit in the pocket.
Wilson under pressure, wrapped up, tried to throw the ball forward, and it is picked off. No, he's going to be ruled down.
This is what you're looking for if you're the Chiefs from your defense. Up front, your ability to close it. Tough week for the Broncos and Bronco fans. They came out here, really competed well.
There's Williams. It's thrown down by Tony Fields. And the clock will run out on Washington here. There is a flag thrown to stop it with 12 seconds left.
There's no foul on the play.
2nd down, 8. Pittman. Grabbed by Fabian Morrow.
Pittman may have got away with one right here. Watch as he takes the left hand and just goes right to the face. Twice. And no penalty thrown. Can understand why McLeod's not real happy about it. Dominant overall performance, and that's what they're putting together here today.
Jones on 1st and 10. Chased by Pay. And then Okereke comes over there, and there's a flag. And a shove afterwards.
Line. Lawrence throws, caught, 1st down, and a lot more as the catch is made by Evan Ingram.
Yeah, he's pretty fired up there.
Yes.
Well, he's having a big...
Going for it again on 4th down. 4th and 2. He wants Watson and overshoots him. There was nobody deep, and Watson had a step on Kader Kohu, but it's overthrown, and it's a turnover on downs. Frustrated Rodgers will watch as the Dolphins go back on offense.
And Aaron Rodgers uncharacteristically sailed that one a little bit, and really not happy, because that was one of the things that he talked to us about, of having that opportunity.
They're going to keep Crosby on the kickoff chores as well as the place kicking. So the longtime veteran in his 16th years kind of half squibs it down the field. It's scooped up on a 2nd bounce. And it's a run out to the 32. A little scuffle on the back end. Wanwu with the return. And already a little heated disagreement before our first snap.
On 1.
Got the 1st down as Osborne gets
That's got to be a penalty. That's not okay.
There it is.
Unnecessary roughness, number 7.
They want to protect him once they're going down. You can't push your weight and do everything. It's just unnecessary roughness, but I think they call it like burp and slam or something. You're burping him, I guess?
I guess is what it is. 1st and 10. Oh, that ball may have been tipped. It was, and Amos has it. He's out of bounds at the 40.
And this, I can't give enough credit. I keep saying it.
There's a little frustration here as you watch it.
Oh,
Jefferson.
Alexander, and then Jefferson's so mad. Oh, elbow right to the back of the ref. He did not like that one. Watch. Accidental. Ooh.
That's a good thing he put on the brakes.
It's a good thing he wasn't looking at it, because that would have been a penalty. But that's...
Here's Cousins. Launching a long one, and he's intercepted. It's Rudy Ford. Ford with their 4th takeaway of the game. That gives them 12 in the last. And this is Jefferson over here on the bench. Watch out here, because he is one frustrated player. And Alexander has a word with him from the other side of that official.
Alexander deserves a ton of credit. He got in his head today. Early on, frustration.
Go high looks that you're getting from the Bills.
And that pass knocked down at the line of scrimmage. And that's not the first time today. And again, we're a little more squabbling on the field. I, of course, have to ask if this is genuine animosity or is it just to keep warm?
I like the way you're thinking, Greg.
Oh,
Peppers to the runner.
Harris sets up behind Jones. They give it to him, and this play is whistled dead. The officials came in.
Charge timeout.
Wilson, the motion man. Thompson Rush is coming. Thompson devoured at the 25 by Barmore.
Tandem rushing. And look at that. Jalen Waddle's signature getting a little extra on it from Christian Barmore, and he would know.
I'm just guessing.
You know.
The kick. Farrah Cooper awaits. Boomer there. Flag down. 51-yard kick. Cooper from the 32. He's brought down by Zion McCollum.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the receiving team. Holding during the kick, number 35. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Receiving team. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced.
Roughness. Kicking team, number 37. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the play. Automatic first down.
That's on Rashad Wildgoose, and there was a push and a shove and a semi-fight on a touchback. On a touchback of all things, they get that.
You see DK on the outside. He's a little bit frustrated. He hasn't been getting the ball. He's going after Sauce. He's going after John Franklin Myers. He can take on everybody on that defense. He's certainly built to do it.
Edmonds. Not much running room to be had against this Kansas City front. Nick Bolton makes that tackle.
Pinheiro, little trickery coming near side, and it's recovered by Otten. Well done, did not let it get to 10 yards, which you don't have to do. But again, Carolina all 3 timeouts, so the game is not over just yet. They can get the ball back.
Foreman pushed back. Sounded like the whistle had sounded, and now we're going to get a flag. Isaiah Buggs maybe a little too aggressive, and Foreman trying to help calm things down.
I think that may have been after. It might even go on Ekwonu there, who comes in late. He's the second guy in, right? I don't think they're going to throw that flag, though, on Buggs. No, I don't think so. The flag came in right after Ekwonu comes in and pushes Buggs.
He's been run over all day here, so he's trying to make a play.
Oh, yeah, and believe me, as a former running back, this is a terrible situation to be in, because all you're trying to do is protect the football, and then Ekwonu, all he's trying to do is protect his running back. He comes in and protects Bug. He throws the flag right there.
They should have called something on Ekwonu too after.
Defense now. Purdy, McCaffrey looking for a block. And he's trying to get it from the wide receiver Jennings and run out of bounds with no gain on the play. And we had some shoving after the play, too. You can see McCain down there. And
Brady all day. Looking. Lofting, just getting rid of it. Nobody home. Xavier Woods pumping his fist in celebration.
You can see Brady here. He's mad. He thinks Derek Brown pushes him late. I think it's a good no call, but you see Brady, he's fired up. Derek Brown's like, what? Just put my hands on you. I mean, we've seen crazier roughing calls this year, so I don't know if anyone really knows what roughing the passer is, but.
Blitz coming, 3rd and 3. Brady is down. He pump fake, he could not get rid of it, and Frankie Louvu gets a huge sack. And now there's a penalty. Hang on. Mike Pereira tells us it's going to be a delay on Brady for spiking the ball after the sack.
Delay a game. Offense number 12.
You talk about dialing up at the right moment in the game. Critical 3rd down stop.
And receiving yards. That's saying something for a Miami team that had excellent receivers through the years. Mostert driven backward. Mostert lost the ball. New England claims they've got it.
Got stripped late against Cincinnati.
Whoa.
There's a hit, and that ball is out. What a pop by Jabril Peppers. And he looked like he raked with his right hand as he made the tackle to knock the ball free from Raheem Mostert.
Forward progress is not something that can be
Offense
challenged.
Number 5. 5-yard penalty.
But we just saw the replay, Charles, as you stated.
And
that seemed about as clean as you can do it.
And by rule, as you pointed out, can't be challenged, but that ball looks like it's working its way free. Watch his knees. They're still up as the ball is down on the ground. So that ball is working its way free right now. And there it is before the knees hit.
The drive continued after this call on the field.
And with Gene Steratore relaying the wrinkle to us, Bill Belichick complaining, to me, he actually could have challenged that one and had a good case, because that ball was moving early when the impact happened. It didn't happen late as they thought he was stopped. It happened on contact.
But the 4-yard line.
Yeah, Mother Nature doesn't get a whistle, does she? This is Khalil Herbert. Oh, thank you, Gene.
Well, you know what they say when you assume, Greg.
I know what they say. Lord knows I've heard it enough. 3rd and 8.
Well, you would love, if you're the Bears, well, you would love to get some sort of
sink it down and just get it off on 3rd and 18. Carr steps up. Amir Abdullah crosses the 40, but that's about it. So the Steelers, with Minkah Fitzpatrick leading that charge,
We're hearing frustration out of the Broncos.
Tensions are high, Jim, here on the Broncos sideline. Backup quarterback Brett Rippon came over after that sack, went to the offensive line, had words for them and Dalton Risner defending Russell Wilson. Risner right in the middle of it, actually pushed Rippon. And then Cam Sutton just trying to calm everyone down, going up and down the sidelines, but certainly frustration down here on
Play fake once again to Algier, and then Algier makes the catch, spins across midfield, first down and more, as Tyler Algier is finally forced out of bounds after a 26-yard catch and run, and then some extracurricular activity.
Yeah, it was a little chippy before we went to break, and this one was Michael Pruitt and Pat.
1st and goal. Ritter rolling right, under pressure.
Was he outside the tackle box, and did it get to the line of scrimmage again?
Intentional grounding. Offense number 4. Spot foul. Lost it down. He's out the pocket. He hit his arm. Check it out.
Arthur Smith, he is up in rage, saying that it hit his arm, hit the defender's arm, but
meanwhile, for Arthur Smith, guys, he was irate on the way into the locker room. Take a look, just up in the refs' faces about that that intentional grounding call towards the end that missed out on possibly getting a touchdown. I gave him a second to kind of relax, chill out. I asked him about the first half, and he said we need.
Ball's going to be gone. Now Chubb, and there's Montez Sweat wrapping him up. Add a little mayo to that wrap as well.
You want to hit down the line of scrimmage because you know you have that backer wrapping around to support the outside. So that's how he can take off there and miss that responsibility. And great job by Sweat letting Chubb know about it. Right?
The old SEC rivals.
Right.
Montez Sweat out of Mississippi State, Chubb out of Georgia. Bojorquez drills one towards the sideline. And it will bounce near the 35-yard line. He's got a little physical at the end there.
Yeah, that's Percy Butler.
Ripping down Greedy Williams.
Greedy Williams. A couple guys just mixing it up down the sideline.
They keep it on the ground. It's Patterson. Looks to cut back the other way. He does. Inside the 10, the 5. To the end zone.
Oh, flag.
The flag comes out right at the end of the play.
And Arthur Smith is up and down the sideline, jumping, saying that it was a flop.
Holding. Offense number 17. 5-yard penalty. Repeat second down. Correction, 10-yard penalty.
Oh, I don't know about that one. I don't know, Kenny. Look at that. Arthur is beside himself.
Cannot believe
he
it.
cannot believe it. That was a really good acting job by Brandon Stevens.
Falcons shuffling personnel. 3rd down and 8. And there's the challenge flag. Arthur Smith thought that Pruitt hung on to the football.
Arthur Smith is going to lose his mind.
He was still enraged about the penalty call on Zacchaeus.
The intentional grounding
in
late in the second quarter.
Right, he tried to come back, keep his composure. Then that holding call, that was not a good call. And let's see what happened on this play. Michael Pruitt.
Atlanta's challenging the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass. Timeout.
Fields running out of time. And throws on the run. That is complete. Although a penalty marker is down. The catch is
holding. Number 27. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
You see Tre'Davious White pleading his case to no avail. It's a first down for Chicago. I'd call that hold.
So they'll run it on 3rd and 6, and Dobbins will get to the 15-yard line. The 3rd and 16 that should have been. And we got a flag here at the back end. Hang on, there's 10 seconds left. But we still have a flag as there was a lot of pushing on that pile, and the conversation's been going on every time out. Cam Hayward's been talking with Paul King, the umpire, Len Clark, the referee.
All I've got to say is, here we go.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 97. That penalty is legal, of course, half the distance to the goal with an automatic first down.
We'll take him inside the 10 with 10 seconds left. There's Hayward on the pile.
Right up there.
Going at it with Ronnie Stanley.
And maybe that was seen as trying to pull him off the pile, Terry? Or is it?
That's the only thing I can think of, Chris. It looks like they're just all kind of awkward, off balance. I'm not really seeing anything yet that is really overt that should be an unnecessary roughness foul.
It was definitely a little, he got pulled on top as well.
He is still fired up and unhappy with the call and what's been going on the entire first half.
This is an emotional game. We saw Cam Hayward with that unnecessary roughness call. How do you keep your players' emotions in check?
Man, we just got to use it for our positive good. Emotions are a great part of it. Look at this atmosphere. We got 30 minutes of funk that's going to happen tonight, and we are going to play with an edge and play with emotion. We just got to use it in the right way.
Offensively, what do you need to do to get in the end zone?
We just got to finish plays, man. We can't false start 1st and goal on the 2. We can't step out of bounds and come back in and catch the football, things of that nature.